Connect the Dots podcast. We have our second guest, Tonk with the gift box full of life. He's here as our guest today. And Tonk, I want you to start off by introducing yourself and letting the people know who you are.
So I'm Tonk with the gift. Man of God, first of all. Preacher of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Ghetto gospel artist. Entrepreneur. Father. All that, you know. Yeah.
Don't keep him in a box. Okay?
You feel me?
Don't keep him in that gift box. So here at Connect the Dots podcast, we prioritize that we're very big on mental health. So I do want to ask you, what is your mental state right now and how's your mental health been?
My mental health is good right now. God is establishing me. He making everything make sense for me. Finances flowing. My son happy. I'm able to provide for my son. My mental state is definitely, I would have to say, out of 10, a good 9.1.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's amazing.
I love where I'm at.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love to hear that.
Yeah.
So I do want to start off by asking you, who were you before Tonk with the gift?
So before I was Tonk with the gift, I was just Tonk, just in the streets, just living life, fatherless, no guidance, just consumed by the street, a product of my environment, until I found the Lord and got a foundation. Then I became Tonk with the gift when I realized that I have a gift. So I'm using the gift that God gave me now. So I'm Tonk, but I'm Tonk with the gift that God gave me now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah.
What would you say that gift is?
Music,
Okay.
bring light in dark places. You know what I'm saying? Bring hope to the hopeless. Break chains off those that are bound. You know what I'm saying? So
Amen.
that's a gift in itself.
Yes.
Gift to uplift people's soul when they down. Me just being goofy how I am, just lighting up people's day. You know what I'm saying? So there's many gifts.
And it's a gift that you should definitely be proud of and
Amen.
appreciate, because a lot of people don't have that gift. So definitely one of the few ones that do.
Yeah.
And I admire people with that, you know,
Yeah,
or
for
people
sure.
that's like that. Okay, so I do want to know, what was the moment or event for you that changed your life or you as a person?
Okay. So from the time I was born, you know what I'm saying, ever since I was small, I remember my mom used to get me and my brother on our knees and we would always pray. From the time we were like 3, my mom would get us on our knees every night and pray. But my mom, she never like surrendered her life to Christ. So I never really know the deep things about God. I just used to hear people talk about heaven, hell, and we ain't disrespect dead people when we were growing up. We just had morals. So growing up, when we got to a certain age and we started going out the door, coming in the house whenever we want to, we like kind of put that to the back of our mind, but it was still there. So we weren't really stun God like that. So moving forward, getting in the street, becoming a product of my environment, just being so consumed with the street life, I kind of forgot about God. But when I got to a point where I was really in the streets and I saw death around the corner and all that, I knew I needed God. So it's like when I was in the darkest of time, his light would try to get my attention. And one day I just started paying attention because when I used to go using my mama's bathroom in her room, she had a Bible on the sink. So I always be like, every time I go in her bathroom, the Bible was like a magnet. It was just like, used to pull on me like, read me. So one day I just picked it up. Even when I was consumed in the streets, I just started reading my Bible. So one day, my mama had a friend, right? She had a daughter. And her daughter gave my little sister a phone because my little sister's phone broke. And she had an extra phone, so she gave my little sister the phone. And right after she gave my little sister the phone, her phone broke. So all of a sudden, my mama done paid to get the phone on. Now she want the phone back. So my mama was like, I just got the phone turned on. I ain't finna just give you the phone back while it's on. So they pulled up at our house, just mad. Cause my mama was like, man, we ain't doing that. So her mama, she grew up with my mama. I called her lady auntie, called the girl, all them cuz, all that. She pulled up at our house. Her and my mama going back and forth. My mama like, I ain't finna give you the phone, you know what I'm saying? So she like, okay, I'm gonna go to the root lady, which is the witch.
Right.
She, I'm gonna go to the root lady. You're gonna lose your kids, your house, and your car. Like, dang, you that jealous of mama? That come from a point of jealousy. Like it had to be some jealousy in your heart. If you grew up with somebody and you get mad by the phone, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she actually went to the witch or it's because she spoke it in the atmosphere. But one day when I'm in my house, in the room, it started raining hard outside. It just started raining in my room. Like, the house started mildewing all. We had to move out of the house. That's one sign. You're going to lose your house. We had to move out of the house. I went, she said, you're going to lose your house, your kids, and your car. So my mama truck, one day we go outside, the truck won't even crank up. They said, you're going to lose your kids. When we moved out of the house, my little sister had to go to South Florida, come from Florida. We was in Orlando, though. My little sister had to go to South Florida with their daddy. I moved with my homeboy them. And in that house, it was all type of junk going on. Different female coming in and out every day. We selling drugs. We breaking in houses. One of them was a murderer. We robbing. We doing all type of junk. This is what I'm consumed in. But I had to come up with the money to get us a place to stay. And even though I came up with the money to get us a place to stay, it like left me kind of like paranoid from doing all the stuff I was doing. Right. But one day I robbed somebody with no mask because I felt like I had to do what I had to do. I robbed somebody with no mask. About 10 months later, somebody came and robbed me with no mask. So I made up in my mind for to kill all these dudes. It was 3 of them in the car. Robbed me, put a gun in my stomach, said, if you get out this car and run, because they had the child lock on the door. I couldn't even hop out and run or nothing. He like, if you get out that car and run, I'm going to kill you in that parking lot. We in the Walmart parking lot. I just knew he meant business. He had green eyes. I don't know. He just looked like, yeah, I'm going to kill you for real. And he said it so calm. When people talking calm like that, they going to do it.
He was serious.
I already know. He was a known robber in Orlando. He still robbed to the day. Right. Crazy, but yeah. So I made up in my mind, say, yeah, I'm gonna kill this man. Him and both of the 2 dudes in the front seat. I said I'm gonna kill all of them. So I made up in my mind, none wasn't gonna stop me. First time I set up in my mind, go kill these dudes, I never forget. I heard a voice say, if you do it, you're gonna die, go to prison for the rest of your life. And how God did it, he did it so strategic. He used my voice. It sounded like I was talking, but a loud voice, but I knew it was God. So I said, man, I called one of my homegirls. I say, man, I keep hearing that voice. She had started going to church and stuff, so I feel like I could talk to her. She was like, that's God, you better listen. Still ain't listen. Second time, I made up in my mind, go kill this dude. I heard that voice again. If you do it, you're going to die, go to prison for the rest of your life. Because the origin of it is, when I was in my mama's stomach, my dad went to prison for murder. So a murdering spirit was already on me. You know them generational curses. Yeah. So the murdering spirit was already on me. My dad he done killed a couple people. I done heard stories about him, you know what I'm saying? But so the spirit was already on me, but I just didn't know because I didn't really know what my dad was into until I got up in age. You know what I'm saying? But I remember one day in my when I was in high school, probably like 10th grade, walk around the house with a gun on me. I'm home. Ain't even nothing going on. I'm just paranoid. I hear a voice say, "Boy, you gonna kill somebody." I knew it was the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because these not my thoughts. But moving forward, get back to the story. Third time, I made up in mind, I'm going to go kill these dudes. But I called my homeboy, because one of my homeboys that was living with me, he ended up going to jail. He went with my gun. He caught 3 years. Put the gun in somebody's head, almost killed him, but he didn't do it. He caught 3 years. So he went to jail with my gun. So I had to call my homeboy, who I was living in the house with, after we became homeless, and he came to bring me the gun, and his big brother came with him. His big brother in the army. And when they came to bring the gun, his brother was like, what you need the gun for? I said, man, these dudes just robbed me. He was like, how much they took? He like, I told him they took $1,000 out of my pocket. The man counted $1,000 and gave it to me. So that was God providing the way out before I tried to go do it the third time. So if I would, that's why I always tell people, God don't send nobody to hell. People send themselves to hell by the stuff you do. You know what I'm saying? God ain't create hell for humans. He created hell for the devil and his angels. So I know if I would have died, I would have went to hell. But made up in my mind, we're still gonna kill these dudes. Then he was like, he in the army, he done went to war, all that. He said, man, what they at? I go kill him for you. I said, man, you know what? It's cool. I'm a man. I'll do it on my own. Made up in my mind, we're gonna kill these dudes. None was gonna stop me. Then me and my brother just riding in his truck one day, cause he came back to our house to go come chill with my mom, cause he like a friend of the family, all of them. His brothers, all of them. They came, they cooking and stuff over there. So me and my brother riding to the store, just to go to the store get some, and we leaving out of the gas station. I see two of the dudes that robbed me. They walking, chilling, like, you know what I'm saying? They do walking, chilling, like they don't even rob people. Walking out the store, ain't even paying attention. So I said, man, these two of the dudes that robbed. My brother like, what you want to do? I said, hold up. I reached under, cause he had a Glock under every seat. I reached under the seat to try to grab the gun and lift. I couldn't even lift the gun up. I heard that voice. If you do it, you gonna die or go to prison for the rest of your life. And the police rolled by. So I'm like, man, don't even worry about it. I couldn't tell my brother what I was hearing, because he probably gonna think I'm crazy. Like I told you, we weren't raised in the church. So
he probably tried to judge you real quick. He's trying to back out.
Yeah. Cause it's crazy, cause after I gave my life to the Lord, I was talking to one of my homeboys. I say, man, I heard a voice saying, if you do it, you go. He was like, oh, man, you was scared. Exactly. You feel me? Exactly. So I said, that's the devil. But you say what you want. I was going to die and go to hell, or I'll be in prison right now. You know what I'm saying? But I said, man, let's just, I went to the house. I had already started reading my Bible. So I said, man, I'm finna try the God thing. And that was like in May of 2012. But months later, people were talking about the world gonna end December 21st, 2012. Then I was studying that Illuminati stuff. All that stuff was scaring me.
Okay.
You feel me? And when I discovered the Illuminati, I'm studying all. I'm like, man, that don't scare me. So they were saying the world was gonna end December 21st. So I called my cousin on December 20th and said, cuz, I need to get saved, man. Cuz I said, cuz, I gotta be in church. He said, no, you can get saved. He led me to Christ on the phone. I never looked back. I've been walking with God ever since that day. I ain't never turned back.
Okay.
Feel me?
So that moment, or you would say December 21st, 2012, that event was the moment that pushed you to align with God or to walk with God.
Definitely.
Start your walk with God.
December 20th.
December 20th?
Yeah.
Okay.
All that stuff, me studying the Illuminati, because, okay, remember when I told you I went robbing, doing all that to get us a place to stay. When I came up with the money, we moved to the other side of town. So I went around all my homeboy, my gangster homeboy, no more. I was by myself on the other side of town. We moved to the east side of Orlando. No, downtown Orlando. They were living way on the west side. It's still the west side, but they were living way on the other side. But I was forced to be by myself and just read my Bible and just having time for God to just deal with me. So God dealt with me because I went around all these different demonic voices. So I was open to heaven speaking to me. So God got my attention. He captivated me through all that, and that led up to my conviction on December 20th, knowing that if I died without surrendering my heart to Jesus Christ, I was going to go to hell.
And you wanted to go to heaven.
I wanted to go to heaven.
Okay. And the word is still here. We still here.
Still here.
Somehow
we going to die.
But that could have been God's way of saving you too.
That definitely was his way.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I do want to talk about how, because you were talking about how you heard the voice of God trying to save you, you know, and then you also heard the voice of the devil. And I ask because I know oftentimes the devil, he can be tricky and he can be sneaky. And, you know, sometimes, like, with his motives, we fall for it. And sometimes, like, we can't discern, like, if it's the devil that's after us, you know?
Yeah.
I did want to ask you, how do you feel like you can discern the voice of God versus the thoughts sent from the devil?
So, you'll know when God's speaking and when the devil's speaking. Because when God's speaking, is always to get you on track. When the devil's speaking, is always to get you off track. Right. So when God's speaking, is always to get you in line. Well, whatever you're doing, God is trying to get you in line. But when the devil's speaking, he always trying to get you to do evil, or always trying to, like, the devil will put people in your life you wouldn't even know if you don't have discernment. The devil will put people in your life to try to sway you to go the wrong way. They'll come, they'll be, you know what I'm saying, exactly what you like, exactly what you used to, you know what I'm saying, what your type is, not even just relationship, friendships. So the devil will even use people to come and sway you. He ain't gonna always speak. He'll use a human. Because the devil knows. See, the reason why the devil always trying to get in people, because demons are illegal on earth without being in the body. That's why they always trying to get in the body. Without being in the body, they can't really do what they want to do on earth. That's why their goal is to start by whispering in your ear. Then when they get you to do what they want you to do, you give them legal right to get inside your body. Right. Now when they get in your body, you consume. Now you can't really control it unless you get delivered. Get them. Not even just. Sometimes you gotta do more than you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You might have to go on a long fast, just straight water, you and God will deliver you. But sometimes you gotta get them spirit cast out of you. But
exactly.
Real talk, cause when you do what the devil wants you to do, you opening up the door for him to enter into you. Mm-hmm. So knowing that, but the devil always try to get you to do evil. When he try to get you to do, when you do evil, you give him legal authority over your life. But when God try to get you to do pure, you give God authority over your life. Just like when we were little, we used to watch them cartoons. You used to see the demon on the right, on the left shoulder, angel, both of them talking, trying to pull you their way. You feel me? So, like God wants you to do what He wants you to do, so the Holy Spirit can come in your life, and the devil wants you to do what he wants you to do, so the demonic can come in your life. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the point that I'm making, because you did say like how, you know, sometimes the devil will send someone in your life and they'll dress it up and they'll come as everything that you desire and you want. But at the end of the day, you're thinking that it's God said, because this is something you desire. This is something that you've been praying to God about. Yeah. I want this. Can you give me this? Can you provide this for me? Can you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you have this one person, or not even a person, opportunity. That's what I was saying. Opportunity, anything. Like, and it comes as everything you desire. Everything, and you feel like it's sent from God because that's who you've been speaking to. Mm-hmm. You know? But how somebody that doesn't have discernment or master discernment, what ways or how would you tell them to kind of, because I know you said, how can they like kind of look around that, you know, that cover up, and kind of discern that this is the devil or it's devil sent, it's not for me, you know?
So I feel like if the devil using the person, because people think witchcraft is only when you go into the witch. One of the main forms of witchcraft is control. People always seek to control you. You get with a person, like I'm gonna give you a perfect example of my life. The devil always try to use beautiful women in my life to try to get me off course. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what just me being transparent, that was the main thing I used to deal with, having multiple women before I gave my life to the Lord. Just dealing with a lot of women at one time, never really being in committed relationships. So the devil know I love beautiful women. So he'll always use a beautiful woman to come. As your weakness. Not even just a weakness. Just he know he can't really do it no more, but he still try. Mm-hmm. But he'll always use a beautiful woman to try to come and get me off course. Mm-hmm. But when I realize and get him out, you know what I'm saying? But he still do it. Just because you done master something don't mean he ain't gonna keep doing it. Right. So whatever you love, that's what the devil gonna use the most. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep sending it. With the women? Yeah. No, I ain't fall for it every time when I can't.
Were you not aware then? Was it something that you had to become aware later to kind of realize, like, this is what he used?
Yeah. Okay. Later. And me definitely digging in my Bible, reading the book of Kings about Jezebel and the Jezebel spirit, and how she come to destroy prophets, and how she come to destroy man's destiny, even Delilah. You heard, I don't know if you read the Samson and Delilah.
I read my Bible more, but I study some things. I just don't read my Bible as much as I should. I watch shows because I understand that a lot more. Yeah. Or I may read like a sermon. I learned there, but just, you know, the Bible is a little confusing for me.
For sure. It's
but
cool.
But I definitely, when you talk, I have understanding, and I can, you know, pick up.
So prime example, Samson was a child of Israel. Mm-hmm. God always told the children of Israel, don't date foreign women because they'll pull you towards their God. Samson went and chose a woman that served another God, Delilah, and Samson's strength came from his hair. So the people that wanted to kill Samson, they used a woman because they know Samson loved beautiful women. And Delilah, she kept asking him, where your strength come from? He always give it a runaround, but when she found out where his strength came from, she cut his locks off. he lost all his power. So that's how the devil used what you love to come in your inner circle and get you comfortable with them, and then the devil cut your loss off.
Right.
Cancel all your power. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta bounce back.
Right.
So
It's very real.
real.
That's why discernment is so powerful. It's so good to have.
Definitely,
You gotta have that. Because it helps how you navigate in this world. It helps protect your heart, your mind, your soul.
Yeah.
Like, discernment is the go-to for me.
Definitely,
you know? I'm big on energies. Like, your energy will tell me what your mind not. You know what I'm saying? So I'll read that before I read anything else.
Yeah.
Or listen to what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Well, I also wanted to ask you, with there being so judgment in like the religious, well, in today's world, right? People place judgment on so much, like as if they have the right to. You know? With there being so much judgment and you being very open and you having a platform, and your message is your walk with God, basically, and you stand firm on that. How do you like deal with the judgment of your followers, your family, your friends, just saying that you're being hypocritical, just acting as if you're still not human and you have to be perfect? How do you deal with that?
Man, I just keep going. You know what I'm saying? People gonna talk. One day I'm just gonna be a memory. So people gonna talk. I be looking at like when I get bothered by what people saying, cause it used to bother me before I really had a real deal foundation. It used to bother me when people say stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I don't care no more, cause I know my goal is to not live forever, but to leave something on earth for when I leave it to still be here. So people gonna talk, but what I do for Christ gonna last. A lot of these people that are talking, they gonna leave, and people ain't gonna even remember them no more. But what I'm doing, it's gonna live forever, because of what I'm doing for Christ is gonna last. So I don't even be tripping about what people say no more, cause I'm going places in life, and it's evident through what God doing in my life right now. So I don't care. People gonna go ahead.
No, I was gonna say same for me though, because I feel like I'm the type of person where I feel like if you know better, do better. You know, and I just feel like I want to. I feel like we're normalizing so many like ingenuine things and messed up things, like that, to the point where I want to be that percent that's still pure and that percent that's still like a good person and that can still put out good in this world, you know? And I feel like a lot of people are slowly but surely navigating away from that and not pulling towards that. Like, there's a lot of people that's on their healing journey and path, and I feel like it's so beautiful. But I just feel like I want to be that person where I'm trying to do better and be better if I know better. I want to learn, I want to unlearn, I want to heal, I want to grow, you know? And not to say that I'm perfect, but I still feel like there is so much judgment because people say, oh, you think you God, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you so holy. Now they not used to that. They used to me like cracking heads and punching girls in the throat. You know what I'm saying? Like, be real. You know, or they just not used to that. So when you change and you try to do better, people don't know how to accept that. So they just place judgment on you. But I do feel like I'm now in a space where I keep going. I don't care, because even if I'm doing bad, you still gonna have something to say. You know, you still gonna place that judgment. So I was just wondering how it is for you to balance, like, your walk with God and still being an imperfect human at the same time, you know? Yeah,
for sure. I mean, long as you in this flesh, you gonna have room for error. So people gonna talk. You know, you gonna make mistakes. You gonna do good stuff. People gonna still talk. So they gonna still talk anyway. So why even worry about it? They did it to Jesus. You feel me? Who am I? I ain't exempt.
All right, so let's move towards album talk.
Let's do it.
Give like, I gotta go there. I want to talk about your new album that you recently dropped. It's called God Don't Play About Me.
He don't.
Because he don't.
You know it.
I do want to know, what does that mean to you? What made you come up with that title?
God really don't play about me. Everything that I go through, God always bring me out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to fight battles. God fight for me.
Ooh, you better preach.
You feel me? No. Real talk. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And he never said the weapon won't form, but he said they won't prosper. So, man, God really don't play by me. You know the Bible say in Psalm 34, verse 7, the angel of the Lord is circled around them that fear the Lord to deliver them. So God, when you walk with God for real, He always assign you an angel. So even Psalm 91 verse 11 said, behold, I'll give my angels charge of you to keep you in all your ways. So no matter what you go through, get yourself into, the angel gonna always be there to help you get out of that. The angel of the Lord is encamped round about them that fear the Lord to deliver them. So Psalm 91 verse 11 said, the angel of the Lord, Psalm 91 verse 11 says, behold, I will give my angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to assign an angel to you to help you get out of whatever you get yourself into or the devil try to entrap you in. Angel going to be right there to get you up out of there. You feel me? You straight. You feel me?
I like that.
Yeah.
I can feel that. I feel that deeply.
Yeah.
And then that leads me when we talk about angels. You have the song that says, last night I met an angel.
You feel me?
I like that song.
Yeah.
Song, but after listening to your album, I feel like that song resonated with me the most.
Yeah.
Of course, because I do feel like I have my own personal angel.
Yeah.
I do have angels around me, but I do know like I have a special angel, my friend.
Yeah.
My loving friend.
Yeah.
And it spoke to me. And in that song, you did state there was a line that I love. You said, "Don't be scared. I'll walk with you."
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like piggybacking off of what you just stated.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Can you explain that a little bit more? Or what you meant by that line?
The don't be scared, I'll walk with you. Because God called me, like, what's on my life is crazy. I lost 5 friends. 5 of them dead. Watched them get rolled in the dirt. Murdered. I ain't never lose no friends to natural causes. Dying because they was sick. Dying because old age. I mean, I ain't old enough to even that. Right. But I'm just saying, all my friends got murdered. So for me to even be walking this walk, living this life for Jesus, sold out for Christ, and I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors, I still live the same way I live in the public. You know what I'm saying? Even if I have my shortcomings. The Bible said a righteous man falls 7 times and get up 8. I mean, every time you fall, you get up. You still righteous. You just got to get up. But God told me through the mouth of prophets, through dreams, that what he have on my life, he going to take me far. And he going to be with me. You know what I'm saying? To guide me and shield me and protect me, because the devil going to try to come. The devil done try to kill me many times. The devil don't like what's on my life for real. Because I'm bold. You know what I'm saying? Gangsters, thugs, murderers, they flock to me. They have a change of heart by listening to me. They come to me when they in desperate need. They need somebody to pray for them. You know what I'm saying? So the devil don't like that I be stopping his assignment. So God told me he gonna walk with me. Don't be scared. You know, as I was a gangster in the street, I'm still a gangster. I'm a spiritual gangster though. You feel me?
I love that.
So yeah.
I love that. And even like just speaking to, you know, other situations, or you trying to like, because I know you said you want to live in your purpose, and God said, don't be afraid, don't be distracted, don't be intimidated by the threats of others.
Real talk.
You know, I'll walk with you. I got you. I'm your protector. I'm going to protect you.
Yeah.
And I can feel the same with like, you know, just opportunities, even with the podcast, because like
Oh, yeah.
it's like what took me so long is like I don't want attention. I don't want to be famous. Like I don't want the camera on my face all the time. It's just I want to serve my purpose.
Yeah.
And so God had to have that conversation with me, like, this is not about you. Like, I'm using you.
Yeah.
And I need you to surrender. And
Yeah.
that's what I did, you know? And
You gotta get out of God's way.
exactly.
You be in God's way.
Exactly.
You be stopping God.
I'm agreeing.
You ain't waiting on God. God waiting on you.
I'm agreeing. I agree.
Mhm.
I agree. And once I had to realize and understand that, like, that's, you know, but that do lead me to the question about having faith.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, during the hard times or during the dark moments, like, it's so hard to, like, it's good to encourage people.
Yeah.
But it's hard for you to still find that little faith of a mustard seed
Yeah.
that you need to have. Like, how can you, or what ways you could tell someone, how should they dig and find or believe, like, this will work out? Or how can they dig and find that little small faith of a mustard seed?
So, first of all, you got to have a foundation. Because I could tell you all the stuff I want to tell you. If you don't got no foundation, you ain't got nothing to stand on, you going to always be swayed away. You going to always doubt. The devil going to always come and rob, because, you know, I used to, I wasn't no, like, petty thief, but I used to break in houses, steal, and do all that. So, I know when the devil come to steal, kill, and destroy. Yeah. So, he going to come, he going to steal. I know, because like I said, I used to rob and do all that. So I know when somebody trying to rob me. So the devil robbed without a gun. So the devil gonna, when you ain't really got no foundation, the devil gonna come rob everything, every little bit of faith that you got. The devil gonna come snatch it from you. That's just like if you in the streets, you soft but you acting gangster. When a real gangster come, they just taking all your stuff. Cause the devil, they know you soft, and the devil know you soft and weak. He gonna come and snatch everything from you. The devil do the same thing they do in the streets. He just a spirit. He gonna rob you with no gun. Now all your faith gone, all your everything gone. Now you don't even want to live no more. You want to commit suicide because you feel like you ain't got no purpose on earth. Yeah. The devil done snatched everything from you, and when your faith gone, everything gone. You know what I'm saying? That's why people be want to die. They be feeling like they don't even want to live no more. They want to commit suicide because they faith gone, God gone. Right. You feel me? God don't leave us. We leave God.
And someone who's just very tired of fighting.
Yeah, you know? But you can't never get tired.
I mean, but see, that's the thing. See, we say that and we make it sound easier than it's done. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's easy to say, but that's why I'm saying those people that fight, like just say, listen, I'm just gonna open up. I'm just say me.
Open up.
It was me at one point in time. I was fighting. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I think I said this to the last guest, but my reward for accomplishing or getting through this was my next. It was the next challenge.
Yeah.
I could not breathe. I couldn't come up for air. You know.
Yeah.
To the point where you just say maybe it would be like a lot easier if I just didn't wake up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm saying for those people, because like I want to speak for the people like realistically living, and like people get tired.
Yeah,
we're human. We're not robots. We get tired sometimes, and we get tired of fighting.
I can tell you a situation in the Bible. Elijah, when Jezebel was chasing him, trying to kill him, Elijah told God, man, he don't even want to live no more. He says, just take me, God. But he thought he was the only prophet. He said, man, God, I'm the only prophet left. Like, we think we're alone and don't nobody care about us. He was like, man, I'm the only prophet left. God spoke and said, you're not the only prophet. I got 500 more prophets just like you. We be thinking we're alone. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody even, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care about me. I might as well die. God spoke like, no, because oppression, when you be oppressed and depressed, it be demons weighing down on your shoulder. They be speaking. You know, don't nobody care about you. You might as well die. You don't need to live no more. You know, you feel me? Them be demons. That's how I was saying. You could, I forgot what question you asked me, but about hearing the voice of God and the voice of that is definitely demonic. That's nothing God wants you to go through. God ain't gonna never speak all these thoughts and make you want to kill yourself, make you want to die, make you just live on the edge. Like I said one time, I ain't care about dying. I ain't care whether I lived or died. I'm like, man, I don't even care. Right. But I knew it was. But in the back of my mind, I knew if I die, I'm gonna go to hell. So I had some form of consciousness, but at the same time, I didn't too. Yeah. But
because there's a lot of people that don't have like for those that don't, like, what would you tell them their last resort to find that faith?
For those who what?
Like who don't have that. For those who just in it alone, or if they feel like they're in it alone, or you know how you said it was a point of time you didn't feel like you didn't care if you was alive or dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for those people who are in those spaces today, because I know you're not there no more, and I do feel like sometimes when you're in a different space, it's kind of hard. It's easier to say like, you know, grab that faith of a mustard seed or have faith, you know, but someone else who needs like their reassurance, that need that motivation, how would you tell them to go about it?
My advice to somebody who feel like they ain't got no more hope, if you on your last leg, what how they used to say it, country for you, man, you on your last leg, just try God. You feel like you ain't got nothing else to lose, just try God one time. Just try it, man. You feel me? And if that don't work for you, matter of fact, that's gonna always work for you if you try God the right way. You feel me? So I feel like if you feel like you ain't got nothing else, what else do you got to lose anyway but trying God? Right. Just try God. Right. You feel me? Pick up your Bible. Seek after something, because sometimes we just be in dark places. We don't even want to talk to nobody. You got to come from up under that rock. The demons be weighing down on us, man. You're not alone. Just like God told Elijah, I got 500 more prophets just like you. You're not alone. You just got to find that community. You know what I'm saying? Just try God. That's what I would say, cuz.
And then what if somebody has already tried God? or has a walk with God already, how would you tell them?
Try it in a different way.
Okay.
You probably did it on your own.
Yeah.
You need help now.
Try it a different way.
Because the devil main thing to do is to get you by yourself. When he get you by yourself, he bring in more demons. This spirit telling you kill yourself. This spirit telling you don't nobody love you. This spirit telling you you ain't got no purpose on earth. This spirit telling you what God put you on earth to do, that ain't gonna work no more. You know what I'm saying?
And what about the people that's surrounded by people but still feel alone?
You need to get around some more people.
I know that's right.
I'm telling you, it's always a way. Like that doubt stuff, I don't give up. I never give up. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know if I give up, my son gonna give up. If he give up, his son gonna.
Okay, so I do want to ask you.
Had to.
Yeah, okay, get in that phone. But I did want to ask you, since we're just wrapping up the devil talk and the devil playing on your mind, is what I like to say.
Yeah.
How would you tell someone to free the devil from their mind that's like kind of stuck?
First of all, a lot of people be trying to fight the devil without God. People are it's common that people say I'm fighting demons. You're never gonna win without God.
Right.
You find demons that only the God of the Bible teach us to fight against. No other gods really teach us to fight against demons. You know what I'm saying? The God of the Bible teaching us to fight against demons. But you want to fight demons on your own when you don't even know the tools or the ways to fight. You only know the ways to fight how you grew up fighting, fist fighting, going to grab the gun or praying, but you ain't really surrendered your life to Christ for real, or you don't even consider Christ. A lot of people don't even know how to pray for real. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to pray by adding them Bible scriptures, because you got to remind God of what he say in his word, so he'll be obligated to come through for you. You pray, you got to add them scriptures in your prayer. But I would say people trying to fight the devil, you can't fight the devil on your own. You can't do it by yourself. You feel me? You need God. The God of the Bible is teaching us. You got to read the ways he teaches us how to fight. You know what I'm saying? People read 48 Laws of Power. They'll read stuff like that. But they won't read the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
A lot of those laws, I read the 48 Laws of Power. A lot of them laws they got out of the Bible, they just put it in different, like the one that say conceal your intentions. The Bible say never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. It's a couple more that they just got it from the Bible and just switch the words around. So
the Bible is game.
Definitely.
The Bible is game. I believe that.
Yeah.
And I'm learning that.
Yeah.
Like you can save yourself from so much trouble by just understanding the Bible and the way that Jesus moved, and just the way his followers moved. Like,
Oh yeah.
So that leads me into your upcoming project.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any upcoming projects?
I got a project I'm working on with my producer. Well, I ain't gonna say the name, but I'm working on a project. I'm gonna drop it in. We gonna put 8 songs on there. I got like 6 of the songs dead already. 5 of the songs dead already. I gotta do 2 more. I got a love song on there.
Oh, you going to love way?
Yeah.
I love that.
Got a love song on there. Yeah, it's gonna be 8 songs on there for sure.
What
For sure.
about the song what's the rap name?
YNW Melly.
Yeah.
What about it?
That already came out, right?
Yeah,
Y'all
it's out.
released it? Okay.
It's out. We just can't do no video because he locked up,
Yeah.
but he'll be home soon, so we'll be able to do that video.
And how did you get him to jump on your ghetto gospel? How did it work?
So when I was in Florida, I was working at a juvenile detention center, and he was in there before he became famous. And the Lord used me strong in his life. So one time God used me, and it was crazy. He was getting ready to go home to sign his deal. This was right before he got famous. That Murder on My Mind song was out, and he was like, man, he was in school, and they weren't supposed to be on Facebook in school, or they'll catch more time. He got caught on Facebook. He was about to get 90 days extra. He like, man, he came to me like, man, every time something good happened, the devil always come and try to do something. Now his last name is Demons, like demons. I say, bro, the devil feel like he own you. You gotta give your life to the Lord. I led him to Christ. He confessed Jesus as his Lord and Savior. Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Welcome Jesus in his heart. Literally cause they were finna give him 90 days. They had already set in stone. By 15 minutes after that, the people came and got him. He was like, man, what they coming? About 30 minutes later, he came back smiling. He like, man, bro, they said I can go home. I said, I told you, boy, you got to give your life to the Lord. The devil gonna keep robbing you. You feel me? So God really used me strong in his life. So one day they were getting ready to go to their room at night. Cause they had to go up probably like 8 o'clock at night. I said, bro, write me a gospel hook. He just went to singing. I say, write it down for me. I kept it. He got out. He became famous. So I was like, man, bro, you got to do something for God, bro. I said, bro, you got to write God a song. Like, do a song for God or something. God done did all this stuff for you. He was like, man, let's do the song I wrote when I was locked up. I said, oh, you want to do it with me? I said, let's do it. So we did the song. He sent me the vocals. I was in Orlando. He was in Miami in the studio. He sent me the vocals. I went to the studio in Orlando, did the vocals, sent them. They put them on the album. The album went gold, about to be platinum. Waiting on You.
Waiting on You. Okay.
YNW Melly featuring Tonk with the Gift. Song called Waiting on You.
Okay.
We sampled Michael Jackson Human Nature.
Yeah. I gotta go listen to that.
Yeah. I gotta check that out.
Well, I do love how you're being a voice of light
Yeah.
out here. You know, like I was telling Chelsea earlier, I was just basically saying like how so many people in their lives, like how I just asked, you know, you could be surrounded by a lot of people and still feel alone.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are not in tune, and a lot of people, you know, they're not a part of that walk, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, people got to understand, like in those dark moments or when you're fighting, you know, just different circumstances or challenges that's bringing you down, you have to have the right people around you that's going to pour into you, that's going to motivate you, not just watch you sink. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Not just watch you drown. Not just watch you be in the dark or be a dark soul. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. I want to thank you for being another person that spreads that. We are all about that.
Amen.
On here, connected dots.
Amen.
So I just want to thank you. You know,
yeah, I appreciate it.
Keep going, keep making ghetto gospel songs.
Yeah.
Because it's a mixture. You know. You know, don't lose your way.
Oh yeah.
And you know, just keep blessing the people. I love that you putting positive messages out there. Because we need a lot more of that. You know.
Yeah.
At this time, I do want to tap into some fun questions.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So some fun questions. So. First question is, are you dating?
I just got out of a relationship. Cause you know sometimes we date to see if, cause I'm dating to marry.
Okay.
I ain't dating just to play. But God told me she was not the one. So, yeah, hey man, I can love you, but we just.
And that's okay too.
Yeah, it's okay. You gotta save yourself.
He's still saving you.
Because obviously God sees something you don't see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, you're listening.
Yeah.
And you surrendering.
Yeah.
And you saving yourself, like,
yeah.
you know, what's to come.
A lot of people get in relationships and feel obligated to that person and don't listen to God. When it ain't meant, it just ain't meant. Yeah. Y'all be like two backwards madness. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't meant.
Operating out of ego. And you want it so much that you don't listen.
Can't.
3 months later, you wonder why you down this road.
Yeah, and you being held back when God really be trying to bless and do some stuff in your life, but that person being in your life, God will never give it to you because he already know how it's going to be. You going to embarrass God.
Yeah.
Or that person going, see, I'm a person, with me, you have to share me. And what I mean, I ain't talking about share me with people. I belong to God first. You know what I'm saying? I have to do my ministry. You can't try to control who I am. People love me. You know what I'm saying? People flock to me. So a lot of people be attracted to the light that's on my life, then get in my life and try to dim the same light they was attracted to. I ain't going.
Right.
Yeah. I ain't going.
Yeah. Next question is, what was the last gift you gave to someone?
Last gift I gave to someone. Man, my son, probably my son. He just asked me for some V-Bucks last night. For Fortnite, yeah. But besides that, you talking about like just other people.
That's a gift.
So yeah.
Yes, I like that one.
Yeah, my son always getting gifts from me. So yeah.
Yeah, good gift box.
Gift box, yeah.
Out of the gift box.
Yeah.
And then, when the last time you been to a strip club?
I never been to a strip club.
You never been to a strip club?
Nah.
What?
I ain't never going to a strip club.
You never went even when you was like...
Nah, I just used to go to the club, but I ain't never go to no strip club.
Okay.
It just never really... I feel like that's more... I'm from Florida. That's more of Atlanta culture. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, don't throw shots.
No, I ain't throwing shots. No, that's just what Atlanta big on.
You right.
In Florida, unless you're in Miami and stuff, Miami big on strip club, but other places we just go to regular clubs.
Okay.
You feel me? Strip club ain't really big like that.
Okay.
One,
My brother, my homeboy brother, Zach, he from Fort Lauderdale.
okay.
But then again, he's in the strip club
He up here?
No, he down there.
Yeah, he rap by Miami.
Okay.
Fort Lauderdale is 30 minutes away from Miami.
So he's just a Miami nigga. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So that's Miami culture.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Just like Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah, he be coming down here sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they ain't never been my me going in the strip club be like me walking into lust. Put myself in the devil atmosphere, knowing I'm a leader. I want to go fornicate.
Do some things.
I ain't finna put myself in the devil territory and make me want to go. Nah. Mm-mm.
You can go to the mall and devil do that though.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta be in a strip club.
But when you go to the strip club, you know what you going in there for. And the mall, you ain't really expecting to go in there and see no. You come on, you know. Stop trying to take up for it, man.
You go to the bar. You can go to the lounges.
I don't do none of that.
Bars.
Mm-mm.
Do you drink?
No. I promise. I'm serious. I don't.
Okay, what's the unpopular opinion you uphold?
You tell me one so I can get an example. Open me up.
That pineapples belong on pizza because it's absolutely do not.
Yeah, okay. Let me think. Unpopular opinion. Ask it again.
Unpopular opinion you uphold. So like something that you believe that's not really popular. Like everybody be like, what? Like, you know?
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people might be mad, but I actually like some of Donald Trump theories. I like some of the stuff what he stand for.
Sure.
Not all of it.
I want you to look into this mirror right here. And for anybody that needs some words of wisdom, some motivation right now, can you please instill that in them and provide that for them?
So, I would say, the Bible says in Proverbs 18 verse 16, your gift shall make room for you and bring you before great men. So everybody have a gift. When God put you in your mother's womb, he wrapped you up with a gift. He said, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. So God gave us a gift, and you have to find out what that gift is and use that gift, because if you don't never use your gift, you'll never mean nothing to this world. And God gave us a gift. That gift is for our generation. And we have to use that gift to uplift our generation, because when we use our gift from God, it opens up doors, not just for us, but for other people to see the light that God placed inside of us, to give light to people that's in dark places and uplift other people to want to go use their gift. So if you never use your gift, you'll never mean nothing to this world. So I would say definitely find out what your gift is, because everybody have a gift. Whether it's cooking food, whether it's making people laugh, you're a comedian. Anything, you got to find that gift, or you'll just live a regular life. God ain't meant for us to live no regular life. Regular to me might be not regular to you. Regular to you might be not regular to me. But you find, so you won't live regular according to you. So you got to use your gift. Find your gift and use that gift. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you not feel like you working, like you just making money. But, you know, it don't feel like work because you love what you do. So you got to find that gift. Everybody got a gift. I'm Tonk with the gift.
Yeah. Gift box full of life.
You feel me?
Okay, good. All right, Tonk. So at this time, I just want to thank you for being the second guest here at Connected Dots Podcast. It definitely was a pleasure just, hearing your words of wisdom. Mm-hmm. I can tell that you've grown a lot. Yeah. It's very inspiring, very motivating. And again, I just want to thank you. Thank you for being a voice of light, and I pray that you continue to be that, continue to live in your purpose, and I'll do the same. I will. I appreciate you for having me. Mm-hmm. Thank you. All right, y'all. It's Tonk with the gift box full of life, and we out. Your girl Nova Sky. Guess what? We out.
out of 50 states, come in first place.